Hi, and welcome to Black Sheep Tarot. Now I've been trying to be consistent, but I'm failing miserably. However, today I did a reading and I pulled this one for myself, to be completely honest with you. But I love the message so much that I thought there is someone definitely out there who also needs to hear this, okay? So we've started with the Seven of Cups, okay? So that is having options, lots of options, and confusing amounts of options. The Empress, fertility, new beginnings. The Tower, and the Seven of Coins. Now, to me, this really spoke to me, so that's why I definitely need to get this out there. It's all about having too many options on the table and not knowing where to begin. Nothing is moving forwards. You have so many things on your plate and so many ideas running through your brain, even things that you've already started that are stalled, and you're finding it quite frustrating because you've got so many ideas and nothing's happening. Okay, we have Mr. Seven of Pentacles on the end here, who's taking time out to look over his hard work, and you have a look at him there. He's tilled his soil, all right? He's just leaning back, having a bit of a look and at the progress. It's looking lush. He's got coins growing. The sky is clear. It's looking great. It's just a moment of reflection. However, we can't get to that point until we clear up and get direction and clarity on what it is that you want to do. You can't put all these ideas out there and then just expect something to grow overnight. And I'm classic for that. I kid you not, I have so many ideas and businesses that I've basically half-assed started and then wonder why nothing ever comes from it. It's because I don't stick to anything. And I know that there are lots of other people out there, because the universe told me that I had to get this message out there, and I wasn't planning to today because I look like death, I've just been out and I've mowed my lawns. I've been out with the kids. I don't even think I've had a shower today. But I needed to get this out there. So this is what's happening, right? So we've got this Tower coming in. And the Tower is a scary card for a lot of people, but it really isn't. In moments like this, when you need a direction, you need to know what's going on, you need to make a choice. The Tower in this instance is saying to me that we have a certain amount of time off our own back to go out there and cull a few of those decisions. Make a decision, cull a few of those choices, okay? Cull a few of these, because we don't need them all. It's pointless having 47 different entrepreneurial ideas out there and not actually pursuing anything, because it just ends up frustrating you. And you won't reach this point. You won't ever make any money if you have your energies are so scattered and you're spread so thin, because you can't keep up that. You have to be dedicated and focused, and for a Pisces like myself, I find that really difficult to do. And this is my challenge, is to focus on one thing that you're really passionate about and see it through, even though it's not going to make you any money straight away. It has to be something that you're dedicated to, not just something that you think is a get quick rich scheme, because they never pay off. I drew a couple of extra cards on top of these, and I just thought I just wanted two extras. I didn't want clarifiers, I just wanted to extend the reading for myself. The first out, we got the Lovers, okay, which is a choice. So that's sitting over the Empress. So whoever's out there needing, and this is not necessarily business related, although for me personally it is. But it could definitely be people. If you have, a couple of people on the go, potential mates, and you can't make that decision, nothing's going to really blossom with either party until you make a choice which direction that you want to go in. And that's not always an easy thing to do, but I come up with the analogy of trying to get the kids to decide what they want for dinner. Okay, you want pizza or do you want mac and cheese? No, I can't decide. Right, well, I'm taking mac and cheese off the menu and you're left with pizza. How do you feel about that? And if they go, yep, that's great, that's awesome, right, then you know you've made the right choice. If you take that mac and cheese off the list and they go, right, well then you know pizza's not the way to go, mac and cheese is the way to go. Okay, have feel in your heart how it makes you feel, and do that with any jobs, do it with people, do it with business ideas, whatever. So next I drew out the Page of Swords, and that's sitting over the tower. Page of Swords comes in and it's like a big whoosh from the universe saying, right, clarity is needed, we're going to do it for you. If you don't make that choice on your own, we're going to come in and we're going to make that for you. Okay, and that's when the tower comes in. The tower comes in and says, right, we've told you, and you know that you need to make this decision. You need to cull a few of these options and get it down to preferably just one, so that you have a direction. You don't want to keep forking off. You've got to be dedicated. And if you don't do that, if you don't cull these down to one, then we're going to come through and we're going to do it for you. And it's going to be uncomfortable. And it's going to feel scary. But it's like a big thunderstorm when you've had a big drought through summertime. And all of a sudden the storm clouds roll in and there's thunder and there's lightning and it's loud and it's crazy and you're feeling a little bit... But you have to take that moment to go, right, okay, this is needed, I'm safe, nothing's going to harm me, but this is for the benefit of myself and my growth and my family and my future and my finances. It's going to come through and it's going to clear it all out, and it's going to leave you with what you're meant to be doing. Okay, it's going to show you, shine a light essentially, so you have direction and you know what you want to do, but you've got to stick with it. And this is my bit. This is where I suffer, because I can't reach this bit either until I choose what it is that I want to do, and I have a few things on the go and I need to cull them down because I'm only one person and I can't do everything, and it's wearing me out. I drew a couple of oracle cards, and the first one we got was Lady Nada, and Lady Nada says, heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. And that is totally giving and receiving to yourself. You have to give to yourself in the form of working out what it is that you want to do, culling those ideas or those people or those job opportunities or those whatever it is in your world, and giving to yourself by allowing you the potential to grow, to be fertile, to have a fertile imagination and a mind, and to allow creativity to come in and for your business to blossom or your romances to blossom. You have to give yourself that opportunity, but sometimes you just have to do a little bit of work on you first. And then I drew a second. We have Mary Magdalene. Okay, teacher awakens. You have something important to share, follow the inner call, don't let anything stop you. And it was this card that told me that I needed to get this reading out to you. And that's what I'm doing. I'm getting this reading out to you because I know that there's somebody out there in the same sort of situation that I'm in, where we have so many things that we're passionate about, but we're spread too thin and we haven't been successful at anything, which is really soul destroying, because you know that you have a talent or a gift or an interest and that you want to share that with people, but if you can't consolidate into one idea or choose one path, then you can't even think about reaching the 7, let alone the 8, the 9 and the 10. You can't reach anything. You're just going to stagnate, and it's going to drive you nuts, and you'll never get anywhere, and you'll always feel like you've been a failure, and you know you're not a failure, because I know you're all talented, you're incredibly gifted people, but we all need to just sit back and take a moment for ourselves and work out what it is that we want to do. So that's my reading for you guys today. Alright, it's a little bit longer than a quickie, but I'm hoping that it helps somebody, because I feel a renewed sense of purpose, and I have a new idea of where I want to take things. So that works for me. It's given me some hope and some guidance, and I hope that it helps somebody out there as well. Give you some hope and some guidance and some clarity. Alright, I believe in you guys. I want you to enjoy the rest of your Sunday or your Monday or your Tuesday or whenever you're drawn to this message. Okay, I would really love it if you guys would like and subscribe. Okay, I know this is only a new channel, but every little thing helps, and I really appreciate that. Okay, love and light to you all. Have a great day.